disappeared 40 years ago, just dropped off the radar screens. And no one has been able to find it since.
I am somewhat familiar with the story, Mr. James. I believe it was carrying Egyptian artifacts from a university in Caracas to a museum in Chicago. But I fail to see what it's got to do with me.
I am offering you a chance for fame and wealth exceeding anything you've ever known, Arcane. I've identified where the wreck can be found.
Yes, go on.
Well, if my information is correct, one of the pieces was a mummy that was still unidentified at the time.
Really? Well, why didn't they simply unwrap the bloody thing?
Too fragile. Thousands of years old, and viewing it from the outside meant nothing back then. But today, there are techniques. CAT scans, computer enhancement, to see, to recreate the mummy's brain, its heart, perhaps even its identity. You have that equipment, Arcane. And I have the knowledge of the crash site.
Well, I'm not usually for hire, Mr. James.
It could be the find of the century, Arcane. Tut's tomb turned out to be one of the biggest moneymakers of all time, and that was child's play compared to this. $50% of the gross from my TV special.
60. I heard about your little performance the last time you were in town when you went down the proverbial tubes, so to speak.
I dumped the network.
You were canned. Thrown out of the network offices by some underling for trying to destroy the ecosystem of the swamp. Poisonous frogs, wasn't it, James? I understood you brought the little buggers in from South America, plopped them in the swamp, hoping to make a headline.
You were misinformed.
My sources are unimpeachable, I'm afraid. Besides, I know how the swamp reacts to such clumsy efforts.
Well, that's why I need you. To help me deal with a swamp creature.
The what?
Oh, don't insult me, Arcane. I do research, too. I learned all about him, even how he became that way.
So you want me to get you past this creature to the mummy, is that it?
Yes.
$75%, James. Has a much nicer ring to it. Take it or leave it. Good.
Carry the curse with you for 1,000 years. Your soul will not transform until the journey is over. Disturb this place of resting and die. The curse will protect me.
I won't harm you.
I will destroy you and those who are coming to take my powers.
Who is coming? Tell me.
They seek to enhance their evil and their treasure. They will not get it from me.
Arcane. And whoever's with him. I must stop them. The swamp is my world. It is who I am. It is what I am. I was once a man. I know the evil men do. Do not bring your evil here. I warn you. Beware the wrath of Swamp Thing.
gonna stay there until I tell you otherwise. Do you understand me? Good.
What was that all about?
Business? My business.
You know, legend has it that this mummy was some kind of a high priest.
Oh, I know the myth, James. He was supposedly a believer in Set, rather high on the netherworld social ladder. It's all rubbish, James.
Accounts relate how he absorbed Set's power, took it into his own body, and then died while the powers were still intact.
Idiotic twaddle.
Dr. Arcane's right. Myths are a dime a dozen.
But highly marketable, Graham. Although not nearly as marketable as the greatest legend of all. That the mummy carries a curse. I'm gonna build my special around that.
Come off it, James. You're a scientist, or you pretend to be.
It does ring up the cash register at museums, Arcane, and it creates the kind of ratings that TV executives salivate over. I am perfectly willing to exploit the legend for my own profit, and you should be too.
You're pitiful, you know that? Your desperation has driven you to new lows.
Hold on, wait a minute. Let's get one thing straight, Arcane. You strip away the bravado and the pretense, and you and I are exactly alike.
Don't flatter yourself, my friend. My purposes are more transcendent than you could possibly comprehend.
Right.
How much longer, James?
According to this, we should be about 2 miles away.
Good. Well, if there's no further obstacles, we should be at the crash site and Mummy within the hour.
I don't think so, Arcane.
Oh, damn it. Arcane?
If you disturb the mummy, great evil will be unleashed in the swamp.
Well, Dr. Holland, seems we might be of service to one another after all. You see, James and I are here to remove this potential hazard from the swamp. So if you'd like to assist us, we'd be more than grateful.
No, Arcane. The powers of the mummy must not be disturbed. Go back.
Disagreeable, are we? No matter. You know what this is. You could jam it, destroy it, possibly even destroy us, but I don't think you'll want to. You see, my men are stationed outside the Kip House, and unless they hear from us every 15 minutes, well, you won't like the consequences. So, it's goodbye.
You can't win, Arcane. I'm warning you. Don't do this.
Well, considering your lack of options, I think we'll take our chances, right, James?
Right. You know, he's just gonna go and rescue them.
Oh, undoubtedly. But it gives us time, and time is our greatest ally.
Brilliant, brilliant, worth every penny you negotiated.
Yes, well, I'm glad you brought that up. Because of this little incident, it's clear to me that I'm woefully undercompensated. 80%, James, or I called it off. Good. Well, it's gonna be nighttime soon. I'm very fond of the night. I'm very fond of the night.
He's doing this.
Get a hold of yourself, man.
Last time it was terrifying. I looked up and then those eyes, and then I ran, and he chased me, and then the storm started out of nowhere, just like this.
Come to your senses. What could he possibly do to us now? Just keep moving. We must be close. Let me see that. We have to be right on top of it. Listen to the animals.
There it is. Incredible. Like I said, the find of the century. Hold on. Shoot this before anything is disturbed. This is the moment of discovery.
Well, hurry up about it, man.
This is exciting, Dr. Arcane. You're going to be famous.
Not yet, Graham. Now, where's that bloody mummy?
Dr. Arcane!
What?
Yes, Graham. That's it. What's it doing?
Showing us his powers. It's just as I hoped it would be, Graham. It is the High Priestess said.
What do you mean?
Or the curse. The powers, they're all alive in him.
I thought you didn't believe in all that stuff.
Of course I believe in it, you idiot. Ancient cultures have ancient secrets, Graham. Secrets I need. I shall challenge the mummy's curse. Take his powers. The world better watch out. Listen to me, Graham. I'm going to need every ounce of willpower I can muster to do this. I need to mentally prepare, alone. Go and keep James company.
Dr. Arcane, I have a bad feeling about this. You've heard what Holland said.
Because he knows that I'm the only one who can control the powers of Set. He also knows he's going to be first on my hit list.
All right, I'm ready. What's going on?
We found the mummy.
Fantastic.
This curse thing. You're sure the legend's not true, are you?
What? Of course not. Just homespun tales told by tired men. Take that.
So Dr. Arcane knew you're not gonna have any problem, stealing the artifacts, then cashing them in.
As far as I'm concerned, Arcane is welcome to whatever money he can milk out of this site. My interest is not money. Never has been. This is something more. This is a slap in the face to every half-witted executive who ever turned down an Ian James production. This is the ultimate vindication of my abilities. This is the triumphant return of Ian James.
So you're saying there is no curse?
Of course not. Camera! You are witnessing history. The discovery of an airplane which disappeared over the swamp 40 years ago. As you can see, there are numerous artifacts here. Jewelry, vases, urns, and other objects that were part of an Egyptian treasure trove. But the greatest treasure of all lies half hidden amongst the vines. A mummy. A mummy whose identity has remained a mystery for years. A mummy from antiquity whose story is about to see the light.
What's happening?
Wait a minute. It's true. The legend must be true.
Oh, no.
And the powers shall now be mine.
Doctor, don't do this.
Shut up, Graham!
Wait, Arcane, something weird is going on here.
Yes, James. And it's bigger than television. I need to feel your strength. I need to have your powers. You can't drive me away. I'm not afraid.
Put it back!
I can feel your power surging through me.
Stop now, it'll possess you!
Let it! Witnesses. There must be no witnesses. You must die.
Dr. Arcane, please stop this.
Feel the power of Set, James. Where are you, Holland? Get ready for the grand finale. At last, it's just you and me.
Where is he?
He's crazy. He let the mummy possess him. The curse.
Where is he?
You will carry the curse with you for 1,000 years. Your soul will not transform until the journey is over.
I knew you couldn't stay away, Holland. Realize that you are now at my mercy. You're helpless. You belong to me and the ancient powers.
They were not meant for you. I'm warning you, Arcane.
Don't call me that. We are beyond him now. Quite simply, you're doomed.
Release the mummy spirit, Arcane.
Impossible. We are one. The joining of two great souls, soon to be the rulers of this miserable world, must now pronounce sentence upon you, Alec Holland. The sentence is death. No! You cannot steal my image, my essence. The image of the High Priest of Set is inviolate. Stop! You're taking my powers. Your camera, it captures my soul. No! Stop!
Now, you must go back. Leave this body,
Not while it's still alive.
and I'll destroy it along with you. You can't hold the mummy spirit. Let it go. You'll never have the power you seek, Arcane. The curse of the mummy has left you.
Damn you, Holland. Those powers were mine.
Yeah, I'd like to make this collect, please, from Ian James. Lou, accept the charges. Lou, accept the charges! Okay, now listen to me. Shut up and listen. I want you to line up every cable, network, and satellite system on the face of the planet. We are going to start the biggest bidding war in the history of television. Hang on a second, Lucio. Someone help me! Help me! This can't be! The mummy's curse! It's in the tape! Ah!
Betray me and you will die!
No one will disturb you now, I promise. Finish your journey in peace.